Bhutanese Prime Minister Lote Tshering arrived in Dhaka to join the celebrations of Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence. A Dhaka court has sentenced 14 militants to death in a case over a conspiracy to assassinate Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. 18 more people died from deadly virus corona in the last 24 hours, while 3,554 people were newly infected. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Mytv News. I'm Alavijan with the news today. Watching headlines. Now the details. Bhutanese Prime Minister Lote Tshering has arrived in Dhaka to join the celebrations of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's birth centenary and the Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence. Tshering reached Shahjalal International Airport at 9:30 am today, where he was greeted by his Bangladesh counterpart Hasina with flowers. Several high-ranking government officials were also present at the airport to welcome him. Later, Prime Minister Tshering visited the National Martyrs Memorial in Savar and paid rich respects to the Liberation War martyrs. He planted a sapling in the premises of the memorial and also signed the visitors' book. Afterwards, he visited Bangabandhu Memorial Museum at Dhanmondi Road, Nong 32. He paid tribute to the father of the nation and signed the visitors' book. A Dhaka court has sentenced 14 militants to death in a case over a conspiracy to assassinate Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina by planting a 76 kg bomb in Gopalganj's Kotalipara 2 decades ago. Judge Abu Zafar Mohammad Kamruzzaman of Dhaka Speedy Tribunal 1 passed the verdict today. The convicts who received the death sentence are Mafizur Rahman, Mahmoud Azhar, Wadud Sheikh alias Gaji Khan, Rashdud Zaman Azizul Haq, Lokman, Tarek Yusuf alias Moshab Morol, Moshab Hassan alias Rashu, Sheikh Muhammad Enamul Haq, Sarwar Hussain, Anisul Islam, Rafiqul Islam Khan and Amirul Islam. The convicts were brought from the jail to the court during the announcement of a verdict. Security was beefed up in and around the court. The case also brought sedition charges against the militants. In 2000, police found 276 kg bombs in a school field at Kotalipara, where Hasina, on her first term as Prime Minister, was scheduled to address an election campaign rally. The bombs were discovered with a rally stage was being set up on the Sheikh Lutfur Rahman College ground in Kotalipara, the electoral seat of the Awami League chief. Hasina was expected to address the rally 2 days later. After discovery of the bombs, 3 cases were filed: an attempted murder, a conspiracy to assassinate the Prime Minister and sedition, and the use of explosives. 18 more people died from deadly virus corona, while 3,554 people were infected with the virus in the last 24 hours across the country. This information was sent to the media today by DGHS through a press release. According to the press release, the latest deaths and cases of infection have brought the toll to 8,738 and 5,77,241 respectively. The release said that during the time 55,954 samples were tested at 219 authorized laboratories across the country, marking the total test of 44,57,184 samples. 1,835 people have recovered, bringing the recovery figure to 5,25,994 so far. It may be mentioned here that the first case of corona infection was detected in Bangladesh on last March 8, while the just first death occurred on March 18. Bangladesh officials began investigating the cause of a massive fire that killed at least 7 and displaced tens of thousands and a Rohingya refugee camp. As officials sifted through the debris looking for more victims today, a 7-member probe committee headed by the Cox's Bazar Refugee Relief and Repatriation Commissioner has been formed by the Ministry of Disaster Management and Relief. A senior station officer at Cox's Bazar Fire Service confirmed that 7 people, including 2 children, have burned to death in the devastating fire, while thousands were left injured. The fire broke out at Balukhali Rohingya Camp 8 and Camp 9 in Cox's Bazar, Sukhia around 4 p.m. on Monday. After trying for most 6 hours, 7 units of the fire service along with the Army Police, Armed Police Battalion members, Red Crescent team and local villagers brought the fire under control around 10 p.m. We are about to end the headlines once again. Bhutanese Prime Minister Lotay Tshering arrived in Dhaka to join the celebrations of Golden Jubilee of Bangladesh's independence. A Dhaka court has sentenced 14 militants to death in a case over a conspiracy to assassinate Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. 18 more people died from deadly virus corona in the last 24 hours, while 3,554 people were newly infected. A massive fire killed 7 and displaced tens of thousands at a Rohingya refugee camp. Government began to investigate the case. A gunman killed 10 people, including a police officer, at a supermarket in Boulder, Colorado. And New Zealand beat Bangladesh by 5 wickets in the second ODI in Christchurch. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit youtube/mytv news. And to watch all our programs, visit youtube/mytv Bangla, Facebook/mytv Bangla and Twitter/mytv Bangla. Our next bulletin will telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Till then, stay connected, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.